This video is going to document how I kind of put together my aqueous bath solution. I kind of just measure things out as well as I can. It's not an exact science, unfortunately for me, because I suck at math. I'm going to put in 375 milliliters of distilled water, and the rest will be 125 milliliters of calcium hydroxide solution. And then if I add Triton X, which is a surfactant, I take this needle that you can get at any tractor supply company. I think it's usually for vets. I can put in the description the size of the needle, but I think it's the same size needle that Dr. Paul uses. And I put like 6 drops of this Triton X or any other Triton X you can get on Amazon into the solution. If I'm adding hydrogen peroxide to the solution directly into the bath, I am adding about a teaspoon and a quarter teaspoon of 3% into the bath itself. Otherwise, I add the peroxide. I create peroxide solution and put it into a glass spray bottle, and I can show you how I do that later. I also throw the distilled water into the microwave for 3 minutes to warm it up. I do that before I add the calcium hydroxide. So I don't know if I'm doing that correctly, but it seemed right to me. So I'm sure one of the experts can tell me in the comments. In fact, if you see me doing anything wrong and you know better, I am very open to criticism. I want to do everything right, so I'll take whatever help I can get. All right, and that's the solution I use. Okay, I already got a wrap under the blue light, and I'm throwing, this is the second wash on this wrap. I usually do only 3 minutes per wash. I know in the past, I think conservers have done up to like 30 minutes, maybe even longer. But I do recall watching videos where I believe Dr. Paul and Captain Larry have mentioned that you don't really need to go more or go much longer than, say 3-minute baths. If I see any kind of ink bleed at all, I usually cut the second bath down to about 1 minute. I like to use this brush just to get the bubbles out and to maybe get a little bit of the grime off in the process if possible. I may do a little bit of slight rocking as well, just to allow the mixture to also penetrate and remove any grime. All right, and I'll let that sit for 3 minutes. perfect, but I guess it'll do. I lightened the interior, but I left it a little bit, and I could completely bleach out the color, or bleach out the foxing. Same with the interior wraps. I didn't want to make them bone white. I just wanted to brighten them up just a little bit. I made a number of tear seals to rips like this one here. There's a couple here on this page as well. Oops. There's a centerfold. I had to replace this bottom staple because the original staple broke on me. Thankfully, I had another AC book from around the same period, so hopefully it won't get dinged if and when I get this graded. I actually have this shock dispense release. It'll be a future project. You see the back of the tear seals here on this page. I should have gone with this color of Tengujo instead of this lighter color, but I guess it's too late now. It doesn't really hurt the grade, but presentation wise it just looks nicer if you use a color that matches the page quality or color. Here's where the main part of the book was falling apart, was the back of the book here. And the spine I reinforced, even though it's not split at all, but pretty weak. And I couldn't get these creases out no matter how much I try to press them out. And they're not, I don't know if you can get these out. Not really creases at this point. It's just how the paper is folded over and over and over again. Not sure I love how this came out, honestly. Like this top staple here, well, can't really tell now, but it was a little loose when I put it in. And there was some kid had colored in with pencil the Weird Science logo, and I erased that all out, but you can still see remnants of it that I just could not pull out. I don't know, it's not perfect. It came to me as a 2.5. I'd be surprised if it came back as a 3.5 conserved, so I don't know, it's good practice for me to, though. Maybe in the future I'll get better and better at this. Alright, thanks, bye.